Hungary's 1956 revolution was an eye-opener for the Western world, revealing the real, terrifying and inhuman face of communism to people in the West. State Secretary at the Public Administration Ministry, Bence Rétvári, said at a commemoration at Budapest's Technical University. Rétvári spoke highly of Hungary's new constitution, which makes appropriate mention of 1956 revolutionaries, and referred to the government's amending the penal code, scrapping pension bonuses for former communist leaders, as well as raising the pensions of the victims. Before the commemoration, lights of remembrance were lit, and then the crowd marched from the Technical University to BAM Square.
Commemorations to mark the 57th anniversary of the 1956 revolution were held across the country and everywhere outside Hungary where there are Hungarian communities. The national flag was hoisted with military honors on Budapest's Hero Square in the morning. Hungary's historic flags were also displayed on the square. At the House of Terror Museum, people lit candles to remember the victims of the revolution. We can now complete what we started in 1956, Prime Minister Viktor Orbán said at the state commemoration of the October 23 uprising held on Hero Square. He added that great things have happened since 2010. We are now approaching a real liberation. Listing the achievements so far, he mentioned the new constitution, uniting the nation across the borders, and the liberation of the country from the squeeze of the international financial world. Commemorations to mark the 57th anniversary of the outbreak of the 1956 Hungarian Revolution and freedom fight were held in all parts of the Carpathian Basin populated by Hungarians. In Kolozsvár, the leader of the People's Party of Transylvania said that we must not let slip the aims of either 1956 or 1989. The most important message of the revolutions is that if we want to achieve something, we must be ready to make a sacrifice. The leader of the ethnic Hungarian RMDS party said 1956 was the first occasion when the Hungarians of Transylvania had the chance to express solidarity with the motherland. Leaders of the Party of the Hungarian Community and Csemadok commemorated 1956 in Dunaszerdahely together with Hungarians from the region. The leader of MKP said the message of 1956 is the love of freedom. The head of the Hungarian Cultural Association of Transcarpathia in his speech drew a parallel between 56 and the current situation in Ukraine. At a commemoration held at the one-time camp for 1956 refugees in Vojvodina's Palić, the head of VMS said for Hungarians in Vojvodina, the message of the freedom fight is timeless and forever valid.
It was touching and elevating to see hundreds of thousands of people remember the victims of 1956 together and declare that the dreams of 56 youth will be made true in the spring of 2014, one of the organizers of the Third Peace March, László Csizmadia, said on Wednesday. Participants walked from Buda to Hero Square, and the crowd filled the avenue along more than 1 kilometer. Many came from beyond the borders. The organizers said they wanted to show that the majority society can behave and celebrate in a dignified way.
Zsolt Semjén attended commemorations of the 1956 revolution and freedom fight in Melbourne, Australia, with Hungarian Australians. New applicants for Hungarian citizenship were sworn in at the ceremony. The Deputy Prime Minister opened a consular office and bowed to the memory of the victims of the uprising together with members of the Hungarian community.
Organizers of a secular march on Sunday expect some 200,000 participants, head of the organizer Secular National Council Balázs Izsák said, but added that a sense of community was more important than numbers. Further demonstrations to express support for the secular cause will be held not only in secular land, but in Hungary, in Budapest, Debrecen, Szolnok, Sárospatak and Keszthely, as well as 22 other places worldwide. In Toronto and Ottawa, Canada, the local Secular Hungarian Association will hold demonstrations in front of the Romanian embassies on Sunday afternoon local time. Hungary's ruling Fidesz party also supports the march, lawmaker Balázs Hidvégi said. The deputy added that the march was about cooperation between Hungarians and ensuring protection to ethnic minorities. Romanian civil organizations were outraged when it emerged that the Bucharest government had concealed a report on Verespatak by British researchers, which the government had ordered 3 years ago. The archaeological report said that Verespatak, which is set for demolition due to the gold mine project, could be well suited to bid for inclusion in the UNESCO World Heritage List, meeting 4 of its criteria. Meanwhile, it has also transpired that according to the former director of the Romanian Geographical Institute, the Canadian investor plans to establish its cyanide reservoir at an unstable, dangerous area. The company, however, has eliminated the geographical report, and the government fired the director of the Geographical Institute, who reported this a few days later. Under an effective decree, the mayor of Csíkmadaras in Szeklerland has removed from the town hall the Hungarian national flag, which had adorned the building since 2008. The mayor of a community of 2,200 has also paid a fine of over 500 euros. Laszlo Bíró said the act completed a dispute and legal proceedings of 18 months. However, he said the procedures could start again, as he was determined to replace the flag on the mayor's office on Saturday.